guns, baby. Look at these guns. Just kidding. Ow. I pulled my shoulder. Pull my finger. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. When are you gonna come down? Good morning. Oh, I have like hives on my face. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Susan. My favorite Susan. Good morning, everybody. It is so good to see everybody. It is 9 o'clock on Thursday, and Michael just left. He took the kids to camp, and he is headed to the airport to go live his best life. And I have a funny story to tell you about me and Michael this morning. But I will not see Michael again till the end of July. And you know what? It is great for our marriage. But how are you apart so long? Do you still love each other? Yes, more so. More so. I put on my face oil last night before I went to sleep. I love that every time I wear my face oil, you guys are like, your skin is glowing. Y'all think I'm playing with you about that skin oil. I am not. As a matter of fact, I need to get more from Mary. I hope we have more in stock because I'm out because Olivia keeps using it. But the code live stream is still live. I think today is the last day to take 20% off your total order of $50 or more. So if you go to coffeetalk.com, you can place your order and use the code live stream for 20% off your order. And look what I have burning right now. And it smells delicious. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. I'm sure Belinda really appreciates me singing her song so nicely. If you want the same skin as me, I'm not playing with y'all. Go to coffeetalk.com and go to face and order the face oil. It's next level and it smells like almonds or something delicious and I love it. But I use it at night. I love it. I wash my face and then I put the face oil on and I love it. And then Michael's always like, your face smells good. I'm like, yeah, it does. Why don't you lick it? Anyway, I want to tell you a funny story about Michael and I. So you guys know I'm super into, hi Lisa, I'm super into tattoos, right? Michael is not into tattoos. I cannot say that enough. We sit on opposite sides of the tattoo fence. Michael has no tattoos. He does not want a tattoo. He does not even really like tattoos. But I am a tattoo girl, as you can see. And I love them. And I love the way they look. So I got a new one. As you guys know, the other day I got a safety pin. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. And I'm a safety girl. And one of the tattoos that I have always wanted is I wanted Michael to write the words I do on a piece of paper, like I do, like wedding vows I do, on a piece of paper in his handwriting because I want the words I do in Michael's handwriting tattooed on my body. I know that that's not for everybody. I know that everybody doesn't like tattoos. I know that there are people who may not find that romantic. I know all of the things, okay? But I want that. Ah! Okay, my own hair touched my arm, y'all. I thought it was a bug. I bugged out for a minute. Just pretend you didn't see that. Just keep the show moving. Those of you who know, I have my dad's handwriting on my arm. It says, love you, Dad. It's my dad's exact handwriting from my yearbook. And I want Michael's handwriting on my arm, on somewhere that says, I do. I just want it. I don't want to explain why I want it. I just want it. So anyway, I have asked Michael 100 times. How many times? 100. I have asked Michael 100 times, will you please write the words I do on a piece of paper so I can get them tattooed? And every time he says yes, and every time he doesn't do it. So last night before we went to bed, I said, babe, you're leaving. Will you please write the words I do on a piece of paper and just leave it for me on the counter? And he's like, yes, I will. He goes to bed. We get up this morning. We're getting kids ready for camp. And he's packing up the car because he's dropping them off and then he's going to the airport and blah, blah, blah. And they leave, right? And I start folding laundry. I put music on. I'm singing, lady, you're my knight in shining armor. And I love you because I'm a lesbian. And I'm lighting candles, I'm finishing coffee, I'm moving around the house, and I'm like, where did he put that piece of paper with the words I do written on them? So I'm walking around the house, I can't find it. And just when I'm starting to get frustrated, the phone rings. And it's Michael. It's 8:50. I answered the phone, I'm like, hello? He's like, hi, babe. What did he call to ask me? Oh, did you take the Easy Pass out of my backpack? So I'm like, I did. He's like, okay, good. So I say, babe, did you write the words I do on a piece of paper and leave them for me somewhere? Because I can't find them. He's like, oh no, I forgot. So my demeanor changes and I say, listen, I think we need to have a conversation. There is no way that you could forget all of these times. I have literally asked you 100 times. I have been talking about this tattoo since Christmas. It's been 6 months. It's been several hours and 15 days. That's how it feels. And you didn't do it. And I'm thinking that there is something subconscious going on here. I wasn't trying to be funny. I said, I think that you either just don't like tattoos and you don't want it. Meg wrote something about a chubby vagina in her comment and it distracted me. I said, either you just don't want me to get it or you don't. Maybe you don't forever. Like maybe you don't want me to tattoo the words I do on my body because you don't forever. And that's okay. Like if you have those feelings like, fuck, I don't want this woman to tattoo the words I do in my handwriting on her body forever because I don't know if I do forever. And he's like, no, babe, that's not it. I'm like, okay, well, I think on the plane, you should think about that because there's no way I could ask you to do something 100 times and you can forget every time. There's just no way. So I wasn't angry. It was just introspective for me. Like when you ask someone to do something for you that many times and they don't, is there something deeper? Is there like whatever? So long story short, about 20 minutes later, or 15 minutes later, or 10 minutes later, I don't know, minutes, I get a text from Michael that says, I do. I turned around and went back to camp and wrote it on a piece of paper for you and left it with Olivia. She will bring it home to you. So I have it now. Olivia will bring it home from camp for me. I still can't help but wonder if maybe there's part of him that doesn't want to do it, but it was a very romantic gesture that he turned around and he wrote me and said, I do. So I'm getting it. I'm doing it. There, I fucking said it. I'm doing it. Okay? I'm doing it. And that's it. That's my cute story about me and Michael this morning. Becky said, I tried to order your cross. I got a message saying that they would call me so I can order it. No, you can just go right to coffeetalk.com and order it. It's right there for you. We have the silver and we have the rose gold. We do not have regular gold, just the silver and the rose gold. But you could just go to coffeetalk.com. All right, so remember to use the code LIVESTREAM to get 20% off your order of 50 or more. Coffee Sunday, yes, Foreman, 150%. Don't have to ask me twice. All right, so I wanted to tell you guys something about cheese, okay? Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, so yesterday my girlfriend called me. When Amish getting my Coffee Talk mug? Girl, I don't know about you being Amish, but here's my tattoo. You want to see it? It's a safety pin. Nancy, you're my favorite. You're Amish. All right. So my girlfriend called me and she's like, why am I attracting all of this shit? I'm doing the work. I'm vibrating higher. I'm putting all of this good energy out into the world. And Heather, you need to email orders@coffeetalk.com. Orders@coffeetalk.com. It's the only email that works, nothing else. Orders@coffeetalk.com. Okay, so anyway, I got to focus. If I see the comments, it throws me off. So she was so frustrated. Okay. She was so frustrated. She's like, you said that if I do the work and I vibrate higher and I reject negative energy and I set boundaries, that I will attract higher vibrational people. And I said to her, yes, my love, but let me explain something to you. When you put out really good cheese, the mice will come, but so will the rats. Every single time. And she was like, oh my God, that makes sense. I said, let me explain it to you in Steven Spielberg language. Do you remember Poltergeist? Right? Show of hands if you saw the movie Poltergeist. Let me see your hand emojis or your heart emojis. Did you see Poltergeist? In Poltergeist, Diane Fielding asks Tangina, why are they doing this? Why? And she says, because they're attracted to her light. They're lost and they're looking for somebody to lead them. They don't know where to go. And Carol Ann is the light. And they want her to lead them into the light. So Carol Ann had this beautiful light, right? And she was attracting the rats, right? The people that wanted Carol Ann were not good. They were not good. And that happens a lot of times in our lives. When we put out good cheese, when we raise our vibration, when we reject negative energy, when we start to get our shit together mentally and emotionally, other people are attracted to that light. They want to be around that light. And you don't always get just the mice. The rats can smell it too. Is that cheese? That's cheese. Yes. So sometimes you attract people who don't have the same capacity, people who just want to be close to your energy, people who just want to drain your light, people who want to follow your light, people who want you to lead them into fucking whatever. And that's not what you're looking for. But you can't help it. It's part of the process. It says the live stream discount is no longer available. Okay, Mary and I can fix that. We will put the live stream. Mary, if you're still on, can you put the live stream discount on for the rest of the day, please? Because I maybe made a mistake. We will put it up. Absolutely, positively. I just want to remind you that when you're doing the work and you're in the process of changing your life and growing, okay, you may attract the rats. It doesn't mean it's not working. It doesn't mean you're not doing the work. You're not elevating higher. You're not rejecting negative energy. You're not setting boundaries. That's not what it means if you still have shitbags coming around you. It just means they can smell the cheese too. They can feel your light too. Now the work begins because you start doing all that. You're vibrating higher, right? And guys, we're going to get the code fixed. Don't worry. I'm going to get it up today. I promise. It doesn't mean you're not doing the work. Now the real work begins because now the Lord is testing you. Now the Lord is testing you. Oh, you don't want to deal with shitbags anymore? Well, I'm going to send a few your way and let's see if you really want to set boundaries. Let's see if you really want to do the work. So just remember, when you put the good cheese out, the mice will come, but so will the rats. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me ramble about my story with Michael. I will take you on that tattoo journey with me when I get the I Do tattoo. I'm going to get it next week with TJ at Sling and Ink. I love it. I love it. And thank you to everybody who listened to this week's episode of Let's Talk about body honesty. We talk about chubby vaginas, different size areolas, all the things about bodies that nobody wants to talk about. My experience when somebody told me it looked like I had a flip-flop in my bathing suit in Dominican Republic and it mortified me. Camel toe, all of the things about bodies, long nipples, short nipples, all of the things that like, it's funny. It's a very funny episode, but it's also very real. And there's one piece of advice I give in the podcast that I really want people to hold on to. And I think you guys need to listen to it. It's called Let's Talk, and you can find it anywhere you get your podcast. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this week's episode. So make sure you let me know. I love you guys so much. I'm going to go fix the code on coffeetalk.com right now. I'm going to fix it. Code live stream. I'm going to fix it. Okay. Bye.